Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. In today's video, we are going to be talking about a small issue that some people are facing. Now, I had recently got a question on my Instagram asking that all her succulents are in the same place, but there are certain succulents that are stretching, wherein some of the succulents are very compact. Now, I will show you an example in this video. Now, this could be due to the intensity of light. A lot of times we as people think that the light is bright. For us, any form of light is bright, but we cannot understand the intensity of the light. And that is where the succulents can understand, because succulents need a good amount of intensity of indirect bright light. Direct sunlight, there is no issue, but when it comes to indirect bright light, the intensity of that light matters a lot. For us, that light is bright enough. For us, even the bulb that is at our home is also very bright, but that is not going to be enough for our succulents, because for them, apart from that bright light, the intensity is what matters. So I think the problem over here is some of the succulents are happy with the intensity of the light, whereas the others are not happy with the intensity of light that they receive, due to which they start to stretch. Now for that, I'm going to show you an example over here. Now here, as you can see, this is my Graptovaria titubans. You can see it's very compact, and I'll tell you why. You can see all the leaves are closed inwards. It's very compact, completely closed, and looks perfect. Whereas I have the Graptovaria titubans over here. I have two of them, but you can see they are more open and the leaves are not very compact. Now, if you tend to see, this is a very long rain gutter that I had. Now, I had to recently shift this because I'm making a little bit of changes on my terrace, so I had to move this. Even my Graptovaria marpin as well, you can see the leaves are kind of getting stretched. They are becoming more narrow and longer. That's not how it's supposed to be. Even my Graptovaria titubans as well. Now, the reason is because the direct sunlight only falls up to this portion. So that's why you can see these succulents are also very compact. And you'll also notice that they are kind of pointing towards the right side, because as soon as the sun rises, the direct sunlight tends to fall on the right hand side of the rain gutter. And as the sun starts to rise and as the sun starts to climb, that's when the light starts to progress to the left side of the rain gutter. And as the sun starts to climb even further, the left side of the rain gutter starts to lose out on the light, on the direct light, and it starts getting indirect bright light. So as you can see, the right and the left, the right gets the maximum amount of direct sunlight as well as indirect bright light. The light is more stable on the right hand side as compared to the left hand side. And as soon as the sun starts to climb, the left hand side starts to get a reduced intensity of the light. And that is the reason why the left hand side is looking a little bit more stretched as compared to the right hand side. So as you can see, the intensity of the light matters a lot. Now here you can see this is another Graptovaria marpin, which is in full morning direct sunlight for 5 to 6 hours, and you can see the major difference between both. The one that is not getting a lot of intensity has already started to stretch. Now, of course, as I said, this is just a temporary setup because I am setting up my terrace. Very soon I will move it back again. But right now it has just been 3 days, and you can see the stretching has already started. Whereas these are more compact, because this is where the intensity of light kind of cuts down over here. So the ones that are closer towards the right hand side are more compact, you can see. And the ones on the left hand side are starting to kind of stretch, not a lot. Even this one is slowly starting to stretch. This is a very early stage. I would say probably 1 to 2%. My marpin, which requires more intensity of the light, has already started to stretch in the corner, whereas the Echeveria Lola is still compact, not very stretched. But probably if I'm going to leave this over here for another couple of weeks, even my Lola will start to stretch. But of course, by then this thing will be moved from here. So as you can see, this is the reason why even if the succulents are in the same place, some of the succulents will stretch while the others are going to stay compact, because this is all the game of light. It all depends upon the intensity of the light. For us, the light might be very bright, but for the succulents, the intensity might not be enough. So guys, that is one of the reasons why your succulent is stretching while the others are still very compact. So that's all about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.